Hey YouTubers, how's it going? I wish I could say it was going really good here. I mean, for me personally it is, but there was a heartbreaking story last night about a cyclist missing up where I always ride, Mount Herman Road. So, I slept pretty good. I woke up, I just could not stop thinking about, I just know the area so well, probably much better than a lot of people. And I guess around maybe 6:30 last night, they called off the search, or maybe it was a little later than that, I don't know. But, so I caught the glimpse of the story laying in bed at like 10. And I'm like, wow, really? And my wife's like, yeah, I heard about it when we got home. I'm like, oh, wish I would have known. I would have come right up then. But, you know, I woke up, couldn't stop thinking about this, so I figured I'm going to just gear up and go. Take the XR. I don't have a full tank, but for this bike, for this area, it's more than enough to, you know, go all around for probably 200 miles. So what they found was they found the guy's shoe, and they found a shoe, by the way, and they found his bike. Well, where the heck is the guy? And they say he's a, you know, he's not new to cycling, so he's experienced, probably done Mount Herman Road many times. And Mount Herman Road's a busy road, so you gotta start thinking, busy road. Did he get hit by somebody and they, you know, did something? So, and I hate to say it, but I can totally believe that. Just because of, you know, the people that go on the road. And then you get a lot of hikers and mountain bikers. And you used to get shooters, but they closed it down to shooters. So I'm just, you know, you have to think the worst. Like, did somebody hit the guy? But then where is he? Like, where is this guy? There's a shoe and a bike. I don't know if the shoe and bike are in the same location, are not in the same location. I don't know if there's any blood. I don't know, you know, what way all this stuff was facing. You know, I mean, you gotta figure if you're out of one shoe, why is that? If you're crawling, you're not getting too far. Barefoot, man, I wouldn't want to be barefoot, but I guess you could. We don't really have thorny things. It seems really, really strange. So I know pretty much all the trails, even the social trails, the not legal trails. Now, I haven't been down all those, and admittedly, I've only ever been down one. Where they start, too, the single tracks and stuff. They said his bike was found down a trail. Now, I don't know what that means, down a trail, because a trail here can be a Jeep trail, single track trail. Well, there's no ATV trail in the area. So, a typical hiking trail, I guess it could be found. I mean, why would, yeah, that seems kind of odd also. So I don't know what type of trail this bike was found on. I don't know what type of, where the shoe was found. So I'm hoping up here, they were staging at the base of Mount Herman Road. So I'm hoping they're still staging there. You know, they pulled out last night, but usually search and rescue, you know, they start first thing in the morning. So I'm geared up, I got my jacket on, I got a sweater on. It's pretty nippy, it's 55 out, at least what my phone app said. And I did bring a thermal blanket if I do find the guy, some palm heaters, you know, hand warmers that we had in the garage, because, well, if he was in cycling shorts, he's gonna be mighty cold this morning. Miserable. It would be absolutely miserable. Down here, here's the search and rescue. So they're staging right there, just off of Mount Herman on Red something, I forget what it's called, Red Rock. Yeah, Red Rocks Drive. I know all the trails here. I mean, literally, all of them. It's my job to know them, so I'm happy to do trails. That's what I do at a company. And I live over here, so I heard about this late last night. Any trails you have down? It's been covered. Off trail, just looking and double checking stuff. Okay, because I will, well, I know all these stuff. So the guy said it is now off-trail search because he believes all trails have been covered. So we will just double check stuff. I'll see if I can make it back down here for 8:30, but the news didn't say anything about you know, times for meeting for volunteers or anything. So okay, guys and gals, so I had a front row seat into the search and rescue. Interesting how all that works. Just kind of watching how things go and stuff, you know. So the gist of it is, he's a 61-year-old, very experienced, has owned, I guess, bike shops, I was being told by a guy in town. So this guy is very experienced. His bicycle had a flat tire. It was only off, I think, the Limbaugh Trail, like 400 feet was stashed. I guess he has bad feet, so with that being said, bad feet, why would you lose your shoe? And he's 61, he's been riding these trails for probably a long time. He's a local in the area, he knows all this. Volunteered because they found that a single track, they're going to be searching the single track area. Why wouldn't he just walk down Mount Herman Road? Who knows? I said, well, what if he made it back to 322? Have you checked that area? No, we haven't checked that area yet. And I'm like, well, see, I'm probably one of the faster guys versus a Jeep. How about I go up and go down 322, which goes to the Palmer Reservoir? And I guess there's some social trails in there, which I know of some, and I told him that too. I said, at the end of this road, there is a social trail. And it goes down, and I know it connects into all that, because, well, I've been down there before on the bike. And I said, it's a pretty nasty trail for motorcycles, probably not so bad for a mountain bike, but that's, he wasn't riding there, so hiking for an older guy, yeah, if he for some reason took the wrong trail, and you know, it's cold. I was able to show him actually through Trail Taker, because our base map is actually pretty good and shows some of those trails. And then I could point, I'm showing the tracks, like this is Mount Herman Road. And he, you know, I think they like that. So if our website, Trail Taker, can become, can help search and rescue and government officials better look at like their trails and their inventory. You know, we don't have all these trails because we only have what the Forest Service has in there. And don't ask me why they don't have a well-marked, established hiking / mountain biking trail in there. I don't know. But and then that's almost where, you know, it'd be nice if the Forest Service also, whether not, they would have the stuff. They would have stuff, the social trails. The trails, you know that one single track I went up earlier is not legal, but maybe map it anyways, because people seem to be using it and burning it in, you know. And even if it's not released to the public, it could be like, you know, marked on their maps as closed. Like, or a map that's just used for search and rescue, like, here, there's these social trails. Especially when you're near an urban population like Springs, Denver, Pueblo, you know? All this front range, and I'm sure you could say that around Grand Junction, any metropolitan area where you know people are out every week and having social trails. It's good to have those mapped, because if somebody goes missing, you can say, hey, there's this trail here, there's this trail there. Yeah, like, why wouldn't he just walk down Mount Herman Road? And they said he left, the thing is, he left his, like, food. He left, like, his food and everything. I believe his water, too, but I'm not sure. But I heard food. He left his food. Like, that is strange, man. I can see why that one guy said, well, maybe he doesn't want to be found, because you don't just leave your food. Yeah, this social trail goes pretty far in here. I might have been on this once, a couple times. Yeah, not often. I do know it goes pretty far in here. I think it just ends at like a valley. Yeah, I can kind of see the connection across the ways on the GPS. I'll show you what I'm talking about this terrain. This terrain is nuts. So across the ways would be like the road picks up. It just ends here. It's a big valley. I think they're searching down off there. You can see how rocky and bouldery it is. This is not any terrain to be messing with. And with all these boulders, you know there's critters that live around here. Oh boy, see how rugged that is? To get from over there where there's the Mount Herman Road to here is this huge valley. Now I'll continue to the end. I might come back and take a look over because it's a good vantage point. See how gnarly that is? I hear people. I think all I can do is turn around, not put myself in danger. Not when I'm by myself. I mean, I'll take a look down because this is a good turn. It's the kind of level here. Yeah, it's just going down. If it is his shoe and his bike, that hopefully he didn't get in an altercation with somebody. Yeah, and that's my opinion too. I mean, even if it's not his shoe, because it could be anyone's shoe, to not just hike out at Mount Herman is freaking strange. And then what? You're gonna leave your bike? I know, you leave your bike right at Mount Herman. A logical choice is you go back to Mount Herman, even if he doesn't have any tubes with him, or they were bad, or whatever. Hi, you hear about the cyclist? Okay. I don't know how he would have hiked this far. I don't know why he would have hiked this far. We're pretty far west of where his bike was found. But everything ties together, so. I decided I would start up the video again just because I'm getting closer. I just passed a bunch of vehicles and the drone operator, but it's, I don't know if you can tell on the film, but it's, we're in the clouds. Main search probably is focusing. See, there's a single track right there. Yeah, they got a lot of people on the hiking part of the trail. We'll just kind of keep going down. I don't know, what if you hike down? Because if that's where the bike was, why do they think he's going up? was the head guy's name? I don't remember. Well, guys, I guess they found him. They didn't need my tracks, so I got back at a perfect time because weather might be blowing in, and I'm guessing they're going to be working getting him out. I'm not sure where they found him. So I was told I could go. My services are not needed. And so I'll go home. They have food. I was told I could get something to eat. But I said I'd just live over here. I'll save that for the guys and gals that actually did the hiking. You know, and it's cold out. You know, I'd rather just get home.